Hey everyone, it's me Laura. The video I'm going to do today is called the Disney Tag. It's basically a couple of questions about Disney. So I'm going to kick it off with the first question is what are my top five Disney villains? This is quite a hard one. And they're not in any order. My favourite I think is probably Tangled. As you can see I've got Rapunzel top on. So yeah, Tangled would be my favourite. And then Frozen. That's it, as you can tell I'm listening to Let It Go. This is really, really hard. Another one is probably my childhood favourite is The Parent Trap, and it's The Parent Trap that has Lindsay Lohan in it. I used to watch it all the time when I was little, so High School Musical, probably High School Musical 3, and then The Lion King are my top. I wouldn't probably the ones I'd pick. Other ones I was going to add it was either the Aristocats or 100 Dalmatians as well. There are two more of my favourites. And I also like Camp Rock, quite a few. Anyway, so there are my five. Tangled, Frozen, High School Musical, The Parent Trap, and The Lion King. Who is my favourite Disney character? Who is my favourite Disney character? It's Minnie Mouse. I remember when I was little I was obsessed with Minnie Mouse, and now I'm just as obsessed as I was when I was little. So yeah, Minnie Mouse is probably my favourite. My favourite Disney princess is Rapunzel, and like I said, I'm wearing a Rapunzel top. You can see it, which is from Hot Topic, by the way. Yeah, she's my favourite. Which Disney character would you like as a pet? That's what I was wondering. Probably Marie from Aristocats. I think she's really cute. I have her in The Simpsons, so I'm gonna go with Marie from the Aristocats. Or Lady from Lady and the Tramp. I forgot about her. If I could wear a Disney princess dress to a ball, which one would it be? I probably would go with Anna from Frozen's coronation dress. Coronation. The one that's kind of black, I think, and it has like the green. It's like grey, like bottle green in it. I think it's really pretty. And actually, in the Disney store, they have obviously the dresses, and I wish it went up. I wish I could fit into the age 13. Maybe at my age. I think it's really pretty. Although a lot of people probably would go for Elsa's green, like mint green one. But for a ball, Anna's coronation one. Which Disney character can you relate to? I found this question so hard. I couldn't think of a Disney character that I can relate to, other than Peter Pan, because I don't want to grow up, which is why I'm still obsessed with Disney, probably worse than I was when I was little. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Peter Pan. I don't know if I can relate to any other. Can't really think of. Favorite ever Disney saying or line from a movie, and I hope I get this right. And it's from Bambi, and if you've not got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I think I've said that wrong, and it's the Big Thumper, and I think it's such a good quote because some people are just nasty. And I think and also I like Olaf. Some people were melting for quite nice, but you don't actually go and melt for somebody. So yeah. You're never too old for Disney is another one. That's not actually from a movie, but you're never too old for Disney. My favourite Disney park. I have been to... Actually, I'm going to scrap that question because I'm going to do... Have I ever visited Disney World or Disneyland Paris? Probably a better question to answer first. Yes, I've visited both. I've been to Florida and the one in Paris, and I'm going back to Disneyland Paris in November. But when I went to Paris last time, I only did Disneyland Park. We didn't do the studios, but we're doing both this time. And when I went to Florida, we did Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Blizzard Beach, which is the water park, and it was MGM Studios when I was there, but it's Hollywood Studios now. So I'm going to say my favourite Disney park is Magic Kingdom in Florida. I absolutely love it, and I suppose Disneyland Paris is a smaller version of it, but we didn't really get to see much of Disneyland Paris when I was there last time. We were only there for a day and we had a lot of time, and my niece and nephew were quite young then, so they got tired really quickly. And so, I'm going to say Magic Kingdom. I did like the Hollywood Studios, but again we didn't really have a full day there. I would like to see more of it. So, that's my favourite. I've been to Disney World, yep. And my favourite Disney park is probably Magic Kingdom, although I absolutely loved Blizzard Beach, the water park, except for getting completely roasted that day. Excuse me, I got completely, really badly sunburned that day too. So, another one is to do with the Disney parks. Have I met any Disney parks before? When I went to Florida, I met Minnie, Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and my camera broke that day, so thankfully my photos with the characters didn't get ruined. My Minnie one's a bit ruined. I'll try and add them in somehow to this if I figure out how to. Did I meet any more Disney characters? Jessie from Toy Story as well, met her. When I went to Paris, I met Belle from Beauty and the Beast. But in my photo you wouldn't know it's Belle because she's in like a Christmassy costume. And she looks like Nicole Scherzinger as well. Which is a bit weird. I met Eeyore. Yeah, Pluto, because I remember my mum pulled Pluto's tail. Did I meet? I seen the Beast from a distance, but my niece was scared of the Beast, so we didn't go near the Beast. I think that's small. I met in Paris. I kind of got it. I didn't meet as many. But yeah, I think that's everybody I've met. I haven't met any of the Disney princes, other than Belle, obviously Belle. But yeah. Okay, the next one is, yeah, back to the Disney World one. What's my favourite memory of being at Disneyland Park? Well, I'm going to go with when we were at Magic Kingdom. We were there in July and it rained like really, really badly. And I think we just met the characters, I think. Bear in mind I'm going back to 2002 here. And we got completely and utterly soaked. And I am not joking, it was that bad. My trainers that I was wearing, I honestly felt like I jumped in the swimming pool with my trainers on because they were ruined and squelched when I walked. Probably one of the, and thankfully I was able to go buy the new trainers the next day, which I was going to buy anyway. The ones that like Adidas ones. But yeah, that was, it kind of put me really, and then my camera broke as well that day, and my sunglasses broke that day too. Which I do think is hilarious. They say everything happens in threes, and my camera broke, and back then it was a normal camera with film that you put into it, and the motor inside it broke, so I don't know, and a lot of my photos got ruined. And then the leg of my sunglasses fell off just as we were about to go into Thunder Mountain, which is my favourite ride ever in Disney. And I don't like roller coasters, but I love it. So yeah, it was kind of a bit of a disaster day. And another memory I have from it was I don't like theme park rides at all, depending on what they are. Kiddies rides I'm fine with, but my brother knew this and he tricked me and the other fellow that was there, he doesn't do roller coasters either, tricked us into going on to Splash Mountain, because we went up the back way on the little train, so we didn't see the drop at the end, and there were several other little drops before the big one at the end, and I crapped myself, not quite literally, but it was good. I just did not like it at all. The drop at the end was horrible. I'd still go on it again if I went back. But yeah, at that point it was awful. So, my favourite Disney soundtrack. I absolutely love the Frozen soundtrack. It's probably one of my favourites. Either it or the Lion King or High School Musical soundtrack track. I love it. But I'm going to say Frozen. And my favourite Disney prince or male, Kristoff from Frozen. I really like Kristoff. I don't really know a lot about the princes that much compared to the princesses. Although I think Flynn Rider. Yes, Flynn Rider. I like Flynn Rider as well from Frozen. Or Eugene Fitzherbert. Favorite Disney sidekick. All my answers are going to be like Frozen answers. Favourite Disney sidekick? Olaf. I think he's brilliant. Yeah, Olaf, because he's just hilarious. I'm trying to think of other Disney sidekicks. I like Dory from Finding Nemo too. I think she's really funny. Too. So, yep, that's all on the Disney tag, I think. I have the questions on my phone, so yep, that's them all. Yep. So,